I thought that I was preventing my husband from living his best life, so I divorced him. Now he's calling me and telling me that I made him miserable. My husband came out as bisexual during the pandemic. I was 6 months pregnant then, but I supported him. I've always felt like he is bisexual, so it was not hard to accept, and it's not like we are separating because of this. But I was so wrong. I brought him a pride flag and joined a pride organization, and I'm proud he felt comfortable coming out to me. However, I am deeply monogamous. I will never have any sort of non-monogamous relationship, and my husband would have never cheated on me. Therefore, he would never have had the ability to explore his sexuality with another man. My husband was upset he didn't figure out he was bisexual earlier because he had never been with a man. I did not want to give him a hall pass because it would break my heart. Sexually, we tried some things, but I found it horrible, and he didn't think it was a replacement for a real man. I do not suffice, and he was not fulfilled. He said he didn't want an open relationship because he would be jealous and was afraid I would leave him for a straight man. He told me he wished he could have a hall pass to be with men, but knew I would never agree. For months, he would confess that he wished he figured it out sooner because he had never been with a man and wished he could have explored his sexuality more. He fell into a deep depression because of this, and they had to increase his medication over time. Because of this, I felt that I was preventing him from living his best life. I looked online for resources, and the overwhelming consensus I saw was bisexual men in happy open marriages. A lot of unhappy men cited their inability to explore their sexuality as a reason for their depression. My husband has become more and more depressed, and it is affecting his relationship with our daughter. So I thought it was best for our daughter to live in 2 happy homes instead of one with a miserable father. My husband deserved to be happy too. I told him my decision, and we both cried. He cried and said he would never speak of men or bring up being bisexual, which I never wanted. He should be proud of his identity. Later that week, he reported having depressive thoughts and dying unfulfilled without exploring his sexuality. It wasn't healthy, and I couldn't stand to see him in pain. We eventually agreed it would be for the best for our daughter. She needed a father who was happy and in her life. I filed for divorce. I haven't dated since. I'm not in the market for another partner. My now ex-husband called me this weekend and sobbed that I ruined his life with my presumptuousness. He was happy to finally have experiences with men, but it wasn't worth losing me. He said he was more miserable than before. I wonder if I am the a-hole for filing for divorce. I didn't want my husband to be depressed, but I was completely monogamous. I thought I was doing the best for our family.